We cannot be defeated. I will see this through.
May I see your entrails?
We do it my way.
So many thoughts.
I shall not falter.
Let us be off.
The path is clear.
My wounds pile on.
Calm down.
I will guide. I'm not touching that. Not that I care. I sense something. Spell's not working like that. March, march. All I do is... Does anyone require my counsel? I need to concentrate.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Where are they? This is taking forever! We didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Swordlords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that to—
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't—
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restall.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before—
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been true. Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
Don't ask stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your—
Of course we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability.
What is that smell in the air? Is it the smell of unspoken words and political intrigue?
And what reward would you seek beyond a noble title and your own lands?
We'll absorb the costs of preparing and equipping your expeditions. Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide financial support for you to establish your country.
Words, words, words. Significant,
Of course. There will also be an official banquet held in your honor. All of Rostov's high society.
Now you're talking.
That's a good point.
As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving an—
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your—
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title.
If I may please answer the question. We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look...
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this Stag Lord a lesson? Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about. Damn, I should have led with that. Please, just let me explain. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, and then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way. Deal. All right. I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in... The mansion's under attack. We need to help. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the...
Combat is adjourned! no fear! The time for words has passed! You've made your choice!
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to... Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to say... Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
Keep your wits about you. Without a doubt. Time to practice my combat abilities. So, it comes to this! I'll need to review this spell later.
Serves you right.
Leave this one to me.
Lindsay was
Time's
called
wasting.
forth.
I can see my destination. Focus on the goal.
It's the end for you rats!
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration. You deserved it.
I'll need to review this spell later. 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 I'll just have to resort to brute force!
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down. Blood for Gorum!
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What? Stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lock?
I will guide. Never stop learning.
Anything else? And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me!
I'll need to review this spell later. You've made your choice.
Applause, please.
I can see my destination. Knowledge is the key to victory.
What have we here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it instead.
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jogando when this is all over.
Finally, a voice of reason.
Do what you want. I don't care. It was just a suggestion.
Without a doubt. I need to concentrate. There are many roads to success.
Adventures
I
continent.
always have a
Does
second
anyone
plan.
require my counsel? I'm up for an adventure. Never stop learning.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jathal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value...
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't...
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal?
What do you mean, undead? Really? Like zombies or
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're... How curious. State your desire.
Applause, please.
Look here.
Anything else? I see something.
You cannot stand against me.
This is where I step in.
Just die already!
Unworthy.
What troubles you?
Knowledge is the key to victory. I know
Anything is
mystic
possible.
theology, arcane bombomancy, eldritch sciomancy, and many other clever words. Does anyone require my counsel?
And Lindsay was called forth.
I need to concentrate.
Just letting the ink dry.
Never stop learning.
What troubles you?
Knowledge is the key to victory.
Lindsay the Magnificent? Lindsay the Illustrious? Something more simple, like Lindsay the Great? Maybe Lindsay the Indecisive.
Keep your wits about you.
Adventures call to them.
Does anyone require my counsel?
And Lindsay was called forth.
I need to concentrate.
Anything is possible.
I'm up for an adventure.
Just letting the ink dry.
Knowledge is the key to victory.
What troubles you?
Never stop learning.
Adventures call to them. I wrote it like I saw it.
I don't tolerate fools.
Keep your wits
Request.
about you.
And so they walked on.
Dare to attack
So
me?
it comes to this.
Serves you right.
Time to get my hands dirty again.
Wretched things. Despicable. Advance!
My patience is...
Ah! Everything is so much fun with a little fire. What a night, huh? I thought I was all alone. It's good you're here. A bit boring, chasing fool assassins with...
It's not fun at all. Many people have died.
I don't know where you're heading, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall. I think I saw some guards there.
Grotus. I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion. Too late. Forgive me. Oblivion is calling. I'm dying. I knew this expedition was doomed. Oh, Grotus, my vision darkens. You're wrong. Who would know better than I the severity of my own wounds? I can feel the last drops of vital force leaving me. I can't hear you.
Up, you faker! Just look at him! Dying, he says. What a...
It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god. Not for long, I'm sure. But what...
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold on to... Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Keston, House Duress, a fighter in the service of Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori. Right now, I'm in charge...
If I were a rich and influential lady like Jamandi...
Someone opened the gate, let in a group of assassins in the middle of the night. Now they've set the mansion on fire to cut off access to the hall. They don't want...
Considering Lady Jamandi's fame, I'm not surprised that a whole pack of assassins were unleashed on her, including a giant.
You'll have to run through the fire. We've almost put it out at the entrance, so your main concern should be to not inhale any smoke. Hold your... No, we'll manage. I've got my best people here, those who still live. Your place is by...
It doesn't seem right. What if some of the guards are wounded? We need to help them.
Fire doesn't frighten me, thanks to hell's blood running in my veins. I'll go ahead.
May Abadar keep you safe.
is adjourned.
Leave
Unworthy.
this to me.
Let us strike as one!
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
Wretched things.
Repent!
Serves you right.
Just die already! Time to get my hands dirty again!
I'll need to review this spell later. No fear!
Your life ebbs low.
Any last wishes?
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was...
Lady Aldori, please! I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why he wasn't killed. The bandits recognized him as one of their own by this signet ring.
Yes. Such a gambit would be typical of Iroveti and his henchmen. And yet, it still seems there's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another.
They both came to your aid, Lady Jamandi. But a liar's cunning knows no bounds. I've never met these two or their companions.
How could you say that? We fought together.
My words might be rash.
I bet my life despise anyone but this man. I saw how he dealt with those creeps with my own eyes.
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed his true colors. He forced us to break into the armory and rob it.
Considering the circumstances, that was more than reasonable.
That was a sound decision. Sometimes one must act at one's own risk and peril,
until
It is insane when faced with death to stop and question whether you may be breaking.
What about that trick he pulled right before some scoundrels set your mansion on fire? And as we were approaching the room, we saw your brave guards, your underlings, dying in the fire, begging to be saved. And what did our leader do? He passed right on by.
Alas, sometimes such decisions must be made. Don't blame yourself. You did.
May Shellen spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but he behaved decently as a true leader.
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight, not someone who would put a valuable
Enough squabbling! I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve.
Lady Aldori, most of those who were to set off for the stolen lands have been killed.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior.
If my leader allows, I would join his team. He seems a worthy commander in my eyes.
Commanders, military leaders, all these laws and rules.
Our leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing.
Ugh, Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it.
As for me, I know neither of these two. At least not well enough. And I have no wish
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this man. As for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along.
All right, we have 2 teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict, I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can. While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who. And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path.
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, stolen lands. Heroes are on the way.
Do not
This is where I step in.
You've made your choice.
Onwards!
Serves you right.
They go down!
I can see my destination.
Don't hesitate. I am yours to command.
Focus on the goal.